Guys, Andrew here.
Caleb.
And Connor.
Welcome to another episode of the LCR podcast.
Lights, camera, reaction.
That's the name.
Episode
50. 5.
Totally off.
Fake fan.
58.
58.
Yeah.
I think I did from 50. That's why I was off. I was
Yeah. You've been gone for a little while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. We got
in January. That's like a good break time for me.
January.
So we got no Matt here. He's sadly at work. Mm-hmm. So
no Matt.
Wait, let's just check.
Hashtag no.
Yep,
Matt.
no text. Okay, he's at work. So
he's at the door.
He's at the door. Shit.
Please restart.
Daddy, let me in.
Please let me in.
But in this podcast, we're going to be talking about the Oscars, the Razzies, if there's some news, and then talk about some Birds of Prey.
Harley Quinn.
Or Harley,
Birds of Prey?
Or just
whatever
Harley
it's
Quinn.
called now?
It's still the same on Letterboxd, so I guess they didn't get the memo unless it was fake news.
But what about IMDb? Gotta check that IMDb,
right.
baby.
Let me check the IMDb.
Yeah, well, look, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's just so stupid.
Oh, brother.
Oh, yeah.
To change the name.
Should have just been
You think it'd be on the main page.
common sense from the get-go. It's still called
Yeah,
Birds
it's
of
called
Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Huh.
Maybe they're lying.
Yeah. I don't
For
know.
those of you that didn't know, there are rumors that Birds of
Yeah.
Prey was going to be called Harley Quinn instead because
Colin.
everyone is confused about what this movie
Birds of
actually
Prey.
is.
It's literally not Birds of Prey, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
First, we're just going to talk about some
Yeah.
Oscar highlights. First off, though, Connor pointed out that this is a new low for viewership of the Academy.
Yeah, by like 20. What was it? Was it 20%? Yeah, that's a big drop.
Yeah.
That's a fifth.
So it's like, I think it was
that's
a
rough.
little over 28 million watched it.
Like this year?
Yeah.
So
I think
that
I
would
saw, like, a
be
little tab.
Only.
So that would mean, let's see. Let's do the math. So that means it was probably at 34 million last year, roughly.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Sorry, 23.6 million viewers. A new low. That
is that the new Star
The
Wars?
Oscars go down,
title?
but the Teen
Episode
Choice
10.
Awards just keep going up, baby.
keep going up.
Nickelodeon.
But the people that did
know
not watch it missed out.
If Joaquin got slimed, that would increase viewership.
Joaquin got
Let's
slimed.
be honest.
Like,
After
randomly
that
would fucking murder someone.
speech,
Yeah.
he just gets fucking just
like,
the
shut the
mic
fuck
just
up.
starts spewing out slime in his
Oh, Joaquin,
face.
you're so silly.
Or instead of turning the lights back on when the lady was going to talk for Parasite, and she just gets buckets and buckets of
I cannot
slime.
believe that they cut that woman off.
Dude.
Like, you want Best Picture? Let him speak. What else
Dude,
are you gonna show?
fuck
that.
It's 11:30 at
Jane
night.
Fonda has to shut the show down.
Yeah.
Why are they getting the old farts to do it?
Seeing Margot and Charlize like tell them to put the lights back
Right.
was pretty fun though.
that just
That was really cool.
I think Julia Roberts did the Best Picture last year. Didn't she? Announced it.
I have no idea.
I
assume-
remember it because it was top 5 worst moment ever of the Oscars, and we all witnessed it.
But yeah, I guess we'll just jump into some of the moments that we really enjoyed. Caleb walked in about, I'd say
American Factory win.
yeah, American Factory 1, and he was just like, "Get a job," and I'm like, "What?" Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, because it's just like this old lady that was like appreciating the working class. It's like, have you worked a day in your life, lady?
It turns out that was the director of the film.
Still,
But
Exposed.
I was happy for Brad Pitt. He had a fun little speech, and then I liked how he ended it. I don't want to butcher it, but he was just like, he quoted the title of the movie. He held up the Oscar, and he's like this is
Yeah,
my
it's like
Once
talking
Upon
about-
a Time in
talking about his
Hollywood.
career.
Yeah.
You know.
And just kind of like where he started and what he's done.
It was cute.
It was cute. And then I just saw an article that he said he's taking a break, and I'm like, bullshit. You're not taking a break. You kind of already did take a break.
Yeah.
But who was it? Okay, that awkward, the dude that would rehab
he
the
wanted,
show.
He wanted World War Z.
World War Z 2.
It's like, shut
Yeah,
up.
Brad, dude, I just want a fucking Oscar. I'm not
Brad's
doing
like-
World War Z 2.
No.
That was probably the worst part of the Oscars for me. I thought it was a waste. It was like a waste of 5 minutes.
Right.
And it was somebody that nobody knew, and he even acknowledged that. He's like, "You
I
guys have
asked
no idea who I am."
I saw Shay, and he knew who he was, but he couldn't think of it either. He thinks he was in Pitch Perfect or something, maybe.
Sure.
So maybe because he raps, so maybe. He was
Yeah,
in that,
maybe.
So,
Whatever.
that
Yeah,
was
whatever.
stupid.
That,
Don't ever do that.
That was
again,
really stupid.
Academy. Disney.
Laura Dern won Best Supporting Actress. Good for her,
Yes.
I guess.
I love when they cut to Greta and Noah, and they're like happy parents, proud parents, because she was both in their films this year.
But then neither of them took home anything.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
I'm not surprised, but it's like I'm actually kind of surprised Little Women didn't only won costumes, and it won.
That was it.
Was that it? Was that one?
Yeah,
Tragic. Yeah, I think it was. I think that was the only one.
that was the only one.
I wanted to win score, but I knew it wasn't going to win score. So
Nah, because Joker was nominated for 11, only took home 2. That was the movie.
good ratio.
That was the
And then I think 1917 only won 3, and it was nominated for 10. So it was like, and then
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time only
Better
won 2.
ratio.
Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, the winner,
the
winner, which I wish we could be repping it, but it's not here.
Yeah, it's on Blu-ray now, so
Yeah.
we'll find it
Want
eventually.
that sick cover, but who's actually seen that movie?
Raise your hands if you've actually seen, if you're in America and have seen.
I've seen it 2
Parasite.
hands. I've seen it twice.
I've seen it twice as well.
If Matt was here, he would hold those 2 hands up as well. He's seen it twice.
I'll probably see it a 3rd time before it goes.
But
But it's going to be a lot of people going to see it now.
yeah.
Hopefully.
And yeah, it'll stick in a little. And it's gonna make fucking more money, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Moonlight made fucking bank after it won.
sorry, we're talking about Parasite. I don't know if you
Parasite.
knew, but
Did I say Parasite?
I don't know if you did.
However,
It was
Parasite.
heavily implied.
Yeah, it's heavily
yeah.
implied if you.
If you've
fucking
been on
watched-
the internet, if you've been on film, Twitter, or anything recently,
yeah, I was really surprised when it won Best Original Screenplay because I thought Quentin had it after winning the Globe.
good. I picked Parasite.
You
for
did?
that one.
So when that one, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, it was really.
Were you
good.
afraid that when it won foreign, that it wasn't going to win Best Picture?
No, I mean,
Not really.
I voted for it for Best Picture, so like I knew.
I'm surprised they went with it. Like, not really, because like this is the foreign film of the decade. You know, like everyone's seen it and stuff. So
It just when it's
Everyone loves
the
it.
best movie of the year, it should win
right,
Best Movie of the Year.
Hands down.
Not just because it's an international film doesn't mean it should be executed.
Yeah,
it's
you
not called
freaking
America's
losers.
Best Picture. It's just called Best Picture in general.
yeah.
If
It's,
anything, it just shows that like a foreign film could be the best movie in the world.
and it's funny because like that idiot's video, some person in the comments said like, well, you know, the Joker won the Golden Lion or whatever it was at Venice Film Festival, and that's not America, and an American film won for that. So
Yeah.
it's like, so why can't a foreign film win the
Just-
American?
that dude. I mean,
It's just
if you know what we're talking about, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's just been buzzing up like the
If
last
you
like
don't
day.
know, you good. Lucky you.
Just
I
look
wish
at
I
the
did
thumbnail.
know.
That's all you need to see. Don't get angry. Don't give him another view.
Yeah.
If you do give him a view, watch on like Twitter and not his own video. So
Give him that.
Yeah, Twitter has like over 2 million views.
yeah. You showed it yesterday. It was 1 million. So
Yeah.
I'm sure. It's
Yeah, I watched it this
now.
morning. It was like over 2 million. So. But anyways,
Thankfully, someone else is getting the views for that
Getting
one.
dragged. Yeah.
and then so it won Best Foreign, it won Best Original,
Best director.
and then it won Best
I was-
Director.
when he won Best Director, I'm like, oh my god,
This
It might
bastard's gonna
happen.
do it.
Yeah, I was like, holy
there was
shit.
full steam ahead. At
Because
that
like
point. They had all
I
the
was
momentum.
pretty certain like Sam Mendes was gonna win.
Yes, I still wish 1917 got the win for that one.
I think, I mean, when I said it when I posted like my predictions on Instagram, I was like, this is like an amazing year of film. When you look at all the films, you kind of wanted like 80% of them to take home all the awards because they all kind of
And a
deserved
huge
it.
chunk of them came out in 1 month
3 foreign directors have won directors in a row now.
Mm-hmm.
in a
It was
row.
Guillermo, and then Alfonso, and now Bong.
Yeah.
And before that was Jordan Peele, and before that it was 2014.
Well, yeah. What's the director of Birdman?
Iñárritu. He won 2 in a row.
Yeah, he won,
Revenant.
right. He won 2 in a row.
Revenant and Birdman.
And then there was the year broken up. Then it was Del Toro. Then Alfonso.
Yeah, Jordan won 2018.
And then now we have
Good.
Junho.
Just keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep those foreign.
Maybe we
directors.
can get a female foreign director next time.
That'd be cool.
2
'cause-
birds, 1 stone.
Has there
And,
is Catherine Bigelow? She can't be.
I think she is.
She's the only female director
She's
to win
definitely
Best
the only
Director.
one, yeah.
That is
Was
so
that
sad.
for
Probably Hurt Locker? Yeah, probably.
And she only won once, right?
Yeah, I think she's only been nominated like 2 times.
And the other was probably
Zero Dark 30. Yeah, so
she likes those warish. And then Detroit's like, police and like.
and like I mean, you can even see in the beginning, like with Point Break, like you can see she kind of likes the realistic, raw kind of like movies.
Good for her.
So,
fuck you, James Cameron.
Jimmy.
The freaking Rolex commercials.
Me and Jim go back.
Like
James, Catherine.
It was nice hearing that like
Scorsese
James
and
like
Yartu.
inspiration wasn't someone he met in college. It was just his biology teacher in high school.
Yeah,
school.
that's pretty cool.
That was
Yeah, he
really
was
nice.
like into the ocean, right? Like
Jerking it off to little
the
fishes.
deep sea. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I want to watch his Piranha movie, his first movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Apparently it's
Is
awful.
it in 3D?
Piranha.
Honestly,
3
3 double D. The one that I guess I was most disappointed. I didn't see the movie, but like Best Actress, like it was kind of like
Renee.
yeah, it was the one where you're like, okay, she's gonna win.
I thought everyone, I guess not everyone, but a majority of the people thought like she was gonna win because this was like her one, but she's already won.
Yeah, she's already won
for Cold Mountain.
I looked that up. I didn't know she already won.
So like, was that really the best performance?
Yeah, like I guess
her
like
speech.
you can fight for Joaquin Phoenix
so
for
long
that.
Went
That
on.
what I looked up Joaquin's nominations. He's been nominated every 7 years. Anything that's interesting?
So this is his third then.
4th. Like he was nominated.
28 years. Wait, in the 90s, what was he nominated for?
No, like hold on. It's like because like
Wait, okay. You
because
said
remember,
every
it's like
7 years.
It's like a year off. Remember because like it's the movies for the hold on. let me
Oh,
just-
was Gladiator his first?
yeah,
Okay.
Gladiator was his first.
So it was Gladiator, then what was the second one? Walk the Line, right?
hold on.
Hold up.
Probably Walk the Line.
Yeah,
And then
Gladiator, Walk the Line,
And then what was
The
his-
Master,
The Master.
and then Joker.
Who won the year of The Master? Can you look that up? Because that's his best performance, in my opinion.
In your
Really?
opinion,
Yeah.
2013 Oscar winners.
While
I
we look
loved
that
his
up.
speech.
Yeah.
It was really
People either really hated it or really loved it. So it's like, I guess it just depends on like
good. Oh come
how
on,
you feel
hold
about
on.
what he said.
Best performing in action. Yeah, dude, Daniel Day-Lewis, Lincoln.
Okay.
You knew he was gonna get it.
I drink your milkshake.
That son of a bitch.
And
DDL.
Christoph Waltz won for Django.
Django.
That was a good year then for actor and actor.
Joaquin and
Anne Hathaway, best supporting for Les Miserables. And
Joaquin and Quentin. Interlinked.
I can't find supporting actress.
That speech though.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Joaquin's speech, and then ending it with like a little
Him
brother-
choking
his
up.
brother.
That
Yeah.
hurt.
and he just walked off, and I'm just like, damn, like very humble. Like he like barely made eye contact. Like he was just like he's like I just gotta say what I gotta say and then walk out. So,
I just saw this. I guess there was a meme about showing Keanu Reeves for part of his speech, and people were wondering.
Yeah, like,
why that was.
Keanu's happy.
I guess Keanu was really good friends with his brother.
He was.
That really sucks.
yeah,
But it was also nice seeing Keanu Reeves there.
yeah. He was. You missed. He was a
Didn't he
presenter.
announce one?
He was.
Yeah.
He was like at the very beginning.
Present
He was
one,
a
I guess.
presenter.
Yeah, not
Oh, they were doing screenplays because him and who was he with?
You're breathtaking.
They were like bantering a movie that they were in together and like making fun of the
Yeah.
script. I couldn't tell you who that was,
Right,
but
what actress it was.
yeah. And like I kind of like
Do you have
after
one? Do you have one?
fucking Will
Do you have
Ferrell.
one?
After like watching like Joaquin's speech, I was like that was really good. And then I'm like, what would Adam Driver have said? Like I felt like Joaquin like he needed to say that. Like he was like I feel like Adam would have had almost like a Brad Pitt one where he would have just like thanked people for like doing it. And as much as I would have loved
his
to
is
see
coming
him-
soon.
It'll come.
He's just on stage. You know how we were just talking about just like someone that's just been up there and be like, no, fuck you, fuck these people. If Adam just was like yelling at people in
that
the
was
crowd,
like the person you wouldn't expect is Adam Driver.
like just like an
calling people out.
SNL bit
Yeah.
on the stage, and then he just like, all right, thank you, and then walks away.
I just
Right.
I remember when they were like showing all of like the clips from all the actors in the movie, and then I was like, show the scene, and they show him like when he says like I wish
Oh,
you would
of
fucking
course.
die, and I'm like just like give him the Oscar,
Please.
Yeah,
and he doesn't get it, but it's okay.
I mean,
It's okay.
He's
It
young.
happened. It happened. Joker, a character, has won twice now at the Academy Awards.
suck it, Jared Leto.
Suck it, Jack Nicholson. Even though
Well,
all
Jack
four of
Nicholson,
you,
knew they were gonna know it.
technically all four people
Suck it.
who've played the Joker have won award for acting. So
what about Mark Hamill? The best Joker.
No, he hasn't won anything.
Damn it!
I don't think he's that kind of.
Oh, you haven't watched the Adam Sandler acceptance speech? Yet.
No, we'll watch it after
Spirit
this if you
Awards.
remember. Yeah, that was
This
cool.
is how
Yeah,
Very good. Check it out.
How I win.
he got something at least.
He did.
He better still make the worst movie ever though.
He is. I mean,
Okay.
he signed that extension with Netflix. three films.
3 films.
So,
Dude, a gigantic trilogy of the worst movie ever.
That would be interesting.
Do it.
I would love to.
And each one's a different arc. So like the first movie is just all the first act, second movie is the middle, and then the third is just an hour and a half
padding out
climax.
one act for an entire 2 hours.
And somehow the third one is a masterpiece of modern film.
So like it'll be like a Criterion box set.
No,
It's on
dude,
Netflix.
Yeah.
The Sandler cut.
The Sandman box set.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Toy Story winning Best Picture. I wasn't surprised.
Best Picture. Wow.
Sorry,
Congrats.
you know what I meant. I'm
just
animated.
kidding. Yeah, it's as Toy Story won every single one. It won for 3. I know.
I don't think I won for 2.
Was it a thing on
That's
2?
a tragedy because 2 is like the best one.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
I don't know if that was an award at that point.
I don't know if it was for 1.
Look up the 2000 Academy Awards. See if it's should have planned this out better.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
whatever.
Now you're good.
Connor,
Keep talking.
stick to the script.
Sorry.
Toy Story.
Remember
2.
what podcast this is. The podcast where we never go on tangents.
2
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Detective.
All I know is Andrew will
Anderson.
never just leave us with having a podcast ever again. Cause
No, you can. It's
that
just
shit's never ending.
When it's
It'll
longer
happen
than the
again.
movie.
And it will be a 4-hour podcast. We're going to make it happen.
It's got to be some like
man, when
random
did-
ass movie too, like that no one's gonna see or
It's
something.
got to be like,
It'll be like
what's a throwaway?
It'll be
like the
Artemis
summer?
Fowl. We'll do an Artemis Fowl podcast. Just not talk about the movie. Talk about everything else.
And
God, there's a
Antebellum.
movie coming out.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in August.
Okay.
Of last year
2001 is when
it was made.
it was made. So Toy Story made. Toy Story 2 missed it by 2 years.
Dang.
The first one to win was Shrek. It was the first animated movie to win best animated.
Suck it, Disney. Somebody.
Dude, it was up against Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Monsters Inc.
I didn't only do 3.
Dude.
It was only the 3.
Man, it beat Monsters Inc.
Beat Monsters,
That's amazing.
Dude, if Jimmy
That's sad,
Neutron
but
could have
amazing.
won.
Damn.
That's kind of cool. Though,
Well,
Jimmy
this is
Neutron.
Spirited Away won next year in 2002.
Ooh.
Up against Ice Age, Lilo Stitch,
Oh,
Treasure Planet. Wow.
Yeah, Disney's got to throw in there. That's when they made like an animated film every year. I mean, I guess they still technically do.
Okay, and then Finding Nemo, The Incredibles.
Oh yeah, that's where they just go on a tear.
Not really.
Cars didn't win, I'm sure.
No, because then Wallace and Gromit, and then Happy Feet. I guess you had Cars when that year came out.
Zemeckis's.
And then here's the range: Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, Toy Story 3.
4 in a row.
Damn.
Yeah. So
And then you
Way to
make
go, DreamWorks.
because
Just
they
set Disney up.
they either won Pixar either won or Disney Animation Studios won for like I'm telling you it was
and
like
then
it was like 7 years. Or
Rango won in between after Toy Story 3.
So it was after Rango, and then
Brave.
Spider-Man was the next one.
Brave, Frozen, Big Hero 6, Inside Out, Zootopia, Coco, Spider-Man. That's a lot of Disney movies.
6 in a row.
6 Disney movies. And now we're back to Disney with Toy Story 4.
Cool beans.
I guess.
Hey, at least Frozen 2 wasn't even nominated.
They got two. They got 2 Pixar movies this year. That's two. Attempts at the award.
And then they have that
Wes Anderson's not making one.
Dragon movie.
Oh,
Raya
is that
the
coming out this
Dragon.
year?
Yeah, it's coming out
That's
this year.
3.
That's 3.
So.
What? What?
Ooh, Trolls.
Yeah.
Trolls.
Trolls World Tour. That's going to win.
Oh, brother.
Angry Birds 3?
Maybe. But yeah, so that one, whatever.
Oh, wait,
That was not a surprise.
Minions. The Rise of
Oh my
Gru.
god. Oh my god.
It's gonna make money, so
It's
it might get
gonna make-
nominated.
Bang.
Dude, if fucking Boss Baby got nominated,
They didn't win.
did it win? No, it didn't.
Okay.
No, I just
because okay, no, never mind.
outta
I think the
here.
meme was that it was just nominated, so it was hilarious.
Yeah, who the hell would have
Did it win?
watched that?
For a second, I thought it did.
Adapted, Taika.
Take
Yeah,
it.
Jojo
good for
Rabbit.
him. Yeah. Apparently, he was the favorite going in. I was like, that's kind of shocking.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting.
I guess
Like,
Hollywood loves him now, so it's like give him.
yeah, I mean,
There's
I looked
one.
at The Irishman. I was like, I don't think it's gonna win Best Adapted. Neither with Joker because it's just like comics. I didn't see the Two Popes. So it was either Little Women or Jojo Rabbit.
Like any comic. What could?
I know, right? Like that's so vague to say that it was adapted.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's saying the character was adapted.
yeah, I
Right.
guess, but like,
But nothing of the story.
They'll take like the smallest little thing and be like, okay, well, it's from something.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So
at the Star Wars short film we saw yesterday.
yeah, there you go.
There's
that
the plug.
Adapted. The plug.
Production design went to Once Upon a Time. Costume, Little Women.
Yep.
Documentary, live action stuff. We don't really care. Sorry. Ford v Ferrari got editing and sound editing. So.
Whoop, whoop.
No, it didn't.
Glad
One
it
of them
won
was
something.
1917.
No, 1970 got sound mixing.
I thought you said they got both.
No,
sounds.
they got editing and sound
Okay.
editing. Sorry, I should-
editing and sound. Okay,
Yeah,
that
I
makes
kind of
sense.
should
My
have
bad.
paused. Best cinematography, Roger Deakins.
That's two in a
Easy.
row.
Two in a
baby.
row, baby.
Keep it going.
Um,
If he made Dune, well, I mean, like he couldn't, but
it,
like
it may have been
he had to pick
possible.
one or the other. So
So maybe
sad.
you know what?
whatever.
I'm just glad he's finally winning because
Yeah, hopefully Dune
he
looks
got
good.
nominated like what 14 times in a row without winning one. At least Blade Runner
Which is
2049 wasn't a throwaway. Like
he-
it was a fucking beautiful film.
He was
So,
nominated.
Go see 2049.
He was nominated for 2 films one year, and he still lost. That was
Why
like,
do they
it was
hate
like
him?
in 07 or
Why do they
something,
hate him?
06. I don't know. It's like he's literally the best one. Like,
They hate him because they ain't him.
they hate us because they ain't. us.
Best visual effects 1917. I was shocked Endgame didn't win.
I thought I was
Right?
gonna throw
Give
it
it
the bone
something.
because
Yeah.
like it was the last one. you
Yeah,
know?
it was the only one they were ever nominated for too. So like,
Right.
um,
Lion King was nominated for that too, right?
mhm. And Rise of Skywalker. 3 Disney films.
For 3 Disney, suck it.
Bombshell won best makeup. I mean, we all kind of saw that coming.
I mean, just Charlize's makeup is
Yeah,
just like
it
mind
looks
blowing.
like her. So
It's scary.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
very
way.
and
better
then you
than
see
Vice's
her
makeup.
in person, you're just like, oh, you're totally different.
Yeah, it's like Charlize.
Best original score. I think we all knew Joker was gonna win.
Yep.
Um,
Good for her. I'm sad she didn't say anything about Johan in her speech.
Yeah, I noticed that. But
So whatever.
I really after like I was on set with Joker, but then I heard 1917 score and I was like, ooh. But I still knew Joker was gonna win, so that's why I voted for it.
Right. Just pulling for Little Women there. Either
and
that
then-
or Marriage Story.
And then Elton John
Boop, boop, boop.
took home for
Yeah,
best
that
original
wasn't
song.
Surprising
So
because he never won
no, never won. Which I didn't. Well,
or never
Did
was
he not-
nominated, right?
did he not win for like Lion King or something for best original song?
I guess not.
Maybe he got nominated.
That was back in the day where they just gave best song to just like
Trash.
most random things. Like it would be a movie that no one saw and be like, oh, I had a decent song. Here you go. Toss a bone.
Dude, that's so sad. When I look up the Lion King on IMDb, the 2019 one pops first. That's the saddest thing ever.
Relevancy.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. No, Elton John won for best original song. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? But I guess he didn't sing it.
Did he not sing that?
I have no idea.
Did he compose it? Did he write it? Well, he didn't write
What's
it.
going on?
It said music,
What's going on here?
so I have no idea. But he's won 2 Oscars. So
All right, anyway.
he got nominated for 3 original songs that year. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Circle of Life, and Hakuna Matata.
All 3 of those
All 3 were nominated for original songs.
Okay.
In 95.
Did they lose? All of them lose? Or?
No,
Okay.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight won out of the
Right.
3, which I think is the best one out of the 3.
Yeah.
Man, Disney just hit him with a shotgun on that one.
Yeah.
Spread shot.
Everyone saw that movie that year.
I didn't mind the Frozen 2 song when they played it and had all the other Elsas from all the countries come out. I was like, okay, you're trying to like represent. And
Maybe
like,
that was a wink to like, oh, Parasite's going to win.
I think it was a good example of it.
Like that was also viral when Let It Go had their release of all the different singers. doing
Yeah.
it. So I
Yeah,
think
if
that
it-
was also an homage
If anything,
to
they were
that.
trying to make this song more. But it's called like Into the Unknown. Yeah, they're trying to. It's like, hey, listen to it again, but with other languages now. Don't you love it?
No.
No.
Just give me the Japanese.
Doesn't
stuff.
if it doesn't resonate with little girls, I guess no one's going to care about it. So
But overall, it was fun. Parasite won. I was so freaking happy. Like literally, when it won, Connor FaceTimed me. I was screaming.
yeah, I was with Jason. He was like, "Come on!" it happened.
It would have been so sad. I
Yeah.
honestly, like, if any other movie, I would have been a little heartbroken.
Ford v Ferrari.
Oh my God, Green Book. What? No, I mean,
Green Book. You want best picture?
So yeah, that was the Oscars 2020. I think it was a solid year.
Much better.
I missed a host, but that's about it.
Yeah, dude, Dave Chappelle, you cowards.
You
Don't
fucking cowards.
Put James Corden and Rebel Wilson in cat suits ever again.
Could you imagine?
Dude, when they're
James
fucking
Corden as the host. It was
Making
funny
fun
for a
of-
second, and then they kept doing it for like a minute. I was like, please. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
Making fun of the VFX artists that put their like lives on hold for this movie,
Right.
got fired, and now they're getting made fun of by one of the worst two performers in the movie.
Yeah.
And this is why America hates actors. Thanks,
Did
guys.
you guys watch Ricky Gervais's opening monologue?
Yes, dude.
The-
So
the
fucking
frickin',
funny.
What's her name? Head Cats, the old woman.
Dench?
Yeah, Judi
Yeah.
Dench. The Judi Dench joke.
Oh, yes, I know the Judy Dench shows. My favorite, though, was just Tom Hanks' reaction to his...
Dench.
Judy.
Speaking of
Dench.
reactions, Billie Eilish's meme
Ooh.
face. And her song.
Well, just her song in
Yeah, I forgot
general.
what it was
Yesterday, I think it was what it was called. When she
Farewell
for
song.
the memoriam.
about. Kobe.
And then when I heard that, I was like, you know what? She could do Bond.
I was like, she has a good voice.
Yeah,
Still waiting for the power.
yeah. I think she held
Bravado.
back. She was waiting. She was like, just wait till you hear my Bond song, then you'll be happy.
Watch me like so trash.
That'd just be
It's just it's just
Bad
bad
guy.
guys. But I was just like, I don't know, yeah, like just
I'm the
I
Bond
was
guy.
gonna say that. I was literally gonna say the Bond guy, and I was like, yeah, I'll let Caleb do it.
Oh, and then Eminem.
oh my gosh,
Eminem.
Eminem.
I looked up. I told Connor yesterday. Apparently, Eminem never performed
No,
the song.
he didn't. He
the
didn't even
year-
accept it.
Yeah,
He wasn't there.
it wasn't there. He was too cool.
I mean, that
Yeah.
was peak. I don't give a fuck, Eminem. You know, that was like Marshmallows LP. And
Now
Eminem
he's
show.
like 65, and he's like, okay, I'll come.
yeah,
Yes,
I
I'll
dropped
do
an
it.
album this year. I'll come out. But yeah, that was it.
That was it.
How do we
Sure.
rank it in terms of like recent
Cinema.
shows? It's probably better than last year.
I would say it's better than the last few years, honestly.
Yeah.
Like-
I don't like Jimmy Kimmel, so
Jimmy
that's
Kimmel's
two
kinda-
in a
and,
row
like,
there.
I hated that bit when they brought in like the random people to like
And then they
talk
went
to the
into
celebrities.
and then the next year they did the same thing, except they went to a screening of A Wrinkle in Time. I'll never forget it. And they're like, "Oh, how do you like the movie? Oh, it's great. I love it. Yeah, it's so good." It's like, shut the fuck up.
Where's my
Why?
money?
So
Give me
good.
my
Yeah.
$1,000.
Just like a biker gang person, like being interviewed.
Antichrist.
I love Oprah. So it's like whatever. All right,
I
Disney.
love Big Oprah.
I love Giant Oprah. All right. Anyway,
Anyways, we're gonna bounce over to the Razzies real quick. Sadly, I guess we'll have to be the next podcast to find out the winners. But we have the nominations here. I'm not gonna go through them all. I'm just gonna go through some fun
so
highlights.
they haven't been
shown yet, but they
Oh.
announced the nominations.
So should we do who our picks should be, or who would be? I guess.
Do for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Give me like 3. There's 5 here, but give me like 3 that you
That I would think.
yeah was nominated for Worst Picture.
Well, Cats.
Yes, Cats, obviously.
Did that John Travolta movie come out this year?
Yeah, the Fanatic.
Fanatic.
They
Fanatic is there
nominated
too.
that. Give me Hellboy.
Nope,
Ooh.
not Worst Picture.
Hellboy has to get a nomination for
What
something.
about Men in Black International?
Nope. I don't think Men in Black got touched at all. Honestly, there's only one other one here that you could think of. The one
What month?
January.
September.
January.
I think
Ooh.
September or August.
Also
is-
known as the second January in the film year.
Yeah,
August. Yeah.
August. You didn't see it. You saw it by yourself. Matt and I did a reaction on it, but then we couldn't even show it because I forgot to press record.
That's the Terminator.
But I did see it.
Yes, Rambo: Last Blood also got Worst Picture.
Okay.
Tyler Perry's Medea Funeral
Mhm.
and
What are you talking about? I saw that
The
one.
Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Oh, yeah.
Stuckman's trash movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the Fanatic and the Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Mhm.
Ding dang.
So they're
Alright,
all.
That's not bad. That's not a bad.
No,
crop.
that's not a bad crop. Worst actors, you have John Travolta for both The Fanatic and Trading Paint. Sylvester Stallone for Last Blood. Matthew McConaughey for Serenity. James Franco for Zeroville.
What?
And
I forgot that
David
came out.
Harbour for Hellboy. So there's your
man.
Hellboy nomination.
So
Sorry,
we have
David.
6.
not
Or
his
is it
fault.
5?
Well, it's
because they have
5, but
2
John Travolta
Travoltas?
has 2 under his belt.
He'll probably win.
Worst actress, Hilary Duff for Haunting of
Yeah.
Sharon Tate. Anne Hathaway for The Hustle and Serenity. Francesca Hadward for Cats. I have no idea.
Wait, Matthew
She's probably the
McConaughey
main
and
girl.
Anne Hathaway were in another movie together?
Yeah, Serenity.
Yeah,
That's the
Serenity.
movie Stuckman keeps talking about, but he hasn't made a fucking hilariosity.
That's the
for
movie
it.
that Akshay's talked about too.
Apparently like
about?
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's like a twist.
No,
at
he
the
told
end.
me about it.
Oh,
I
don't
won't
tell
say
me.
it,
I want to
no.
just be surprised.
I
Is it good? Is it good? Like in a bad way?
Connor can't enjoy bad movies.
yeah, I can. There's just only a few that are like so bad it can be enjoyable. Because most bad movies are just really hard to watch.
Yeah.
and not enjoyable at all. Like either boring or just like.
But yeah, I wonder if Serenity is a fun bad movie
I'm
to
sure
watch.
it is. I'm sure it's like.
I mean, you got Matthew McConaughey, so you kind of already know it's going to be pretty funny just because
Yeah,
like his
yeah.
acting can be
I
just
think
ridiculous.
it's just the writing is just too full of itself and it's just super ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what Akshay said. So
You got Tyler Perry as
of course,
Medea.
for actress.
For actress. And you got Rebel Wilson for The Hustle.
Wow, two hustles, huh?
Two hustles. I was surprised about this one. Supporting actor. I'm going to save him for last. You have James Corden for Cats. You have Tyler Perry as Joe and Uncle Heathrow. Seth Rogen for Zeroville. And Bruce Willis for Glass. For worst supporting actor. I don't really know. Maybe it was his fucking death. Because
Did Shyamalan get worst director then or something?
No, he did not.
Okay.
Why couldn't we replace Idris Elba in Cats with Tyler Perry? Why was Idris Elba in that?
Paycheck.
He likes
and then
cats.
supporting
likes
actress
kittens.
Jessica Chastain for Dark Phoenix, Rebel Wilson for Cats, Judi Dench for Cats,
Dench.
and then an actress from Medea's funeral and an actress from First Blood that are nobodies because there's no picture of them. So I have no idea. Worst director you have for The Fanatic. You have Zeroville, Rambo, Cats, and Hellboy.
Then who directed The Fanatic? It's freaking what's his name from Limp Bizkit?
Oh,
What's his name?
Rob
Say his name.
Zombie?
Oh,
No, that's not.
Fred
Durst.
Yeah,
Durst.
Fred Durst.
Yep.
Sorry, I was
Good,
looking at
good
it.
for him.
Good for him. Wow,
He's made like 3 movies now.
seriously, like Men in Black did not get nominated for anything. What the hell?
I guess no one saw it to begin with, so no one can nominate it.
Worst screenplay: Cats, The Haunting of Sharon Tate, Hellboy, Medea, Rambo. This is my favorite combination.
It's boring. They only do
Um,
7 movies.
Worst screen combo:
Ah,
any 2 half feline and half human hairballs. Cats.
What the fuck?
Tyler Perry and Tyler Perry or Tyler Perry. Sylvester Stallone and his inappropriate rage. John Travolta and any screenplay
Inappropriate.
he accepts. I wish Matt was here. Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel: Dark Phoenix, Hellboy,
Godzilla.
Tyler Perry, Rambo, Godzilla.
Yeah, baby. It made it.
Oh, this one's pretty. I don't really know what this is trying to get at, but it says worst reckless discard for human life in a public property.
What?
I don't know what it means.
Okay, what were the nominees?
Haunting of Sharon Tate, Hellboy, Rambo: Last Blood, and Joker.
What? Can you say
Say
the award?
title.
again?
Worst reckless disregard for human life and public property.
Okay.
Human life?
I don't know why.
It's just
Hellboy's
kind of
in
being
there.
dramatic, I feel like.
I guess, but it doesn't make any sense. It's just a lot of filler words.
And then you have their Redeemer Award, the last award they give for an actor who had a really good year who's known to be shitty.
Adam Sandler.
Eddie Murphy,
Okay.
Keanu Reeves, Jennifer Lopez,
Okay, Joe, that makes sense.
Adam Sandler, and Will Smith.
What did Will Smith do this
Yeah,
year?
It's
That was
nominated for
Redeemer.
Aladdin.
Desi must have given him money. It's like that's the only thing he was in this year. No, okay, yeah, Bad Boys.
Yeah,
is
no,
this year.
Bad Boys is this year. So he was in Gemini Man, but
Oh, right, he was a Jedi man. So how you give him the I guess because he stooped so low that Aladdin and Gemini Man is a slight increase of what he's
I guess
done.
so. Because he didn't make Concussion.
Right. Or just like, every random drama he does this past
Pursuit of Happiness.
But I mean, definitely.
Yeah, that was like 15 years ago.
Eddie Murphy.
I
think I want to really see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
but then I heard Jennifer Lopez. Everybody's like, she should have gotten nominated.
She definitely shouldn't have gotten nominated, but it was a good performance from her.
And then Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
Of course.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
Come on. Bring us home.
But that is the Razzies. Hopefully we'll have the winners so we can just quickly go through them next podcast.
Yep.
So just a little news. I don't have much. I didn't really look up any.
Just a little news.
But I want to talk about Birds of Prey because I got the box office score right here.
Yeah.
Domestically.
I make $33 million.
33.2 million. With Bad Boys coming in at 12 million. That movie is still making money, guys.
people like it.
People like Bad Boys for life.
Do we have some worldwide numbers?
I can find some.
I don't think it's that much higher because I don't know if it's
1917 came in at 39 million. Doolittle 6.6 million.
Somehow.
Yeah, Jumanji's still making
Yeah,
money.
Jumanji 5.5. The Gentleman's
Isn't
fucking
that
dead.
isn't that its 11th week, Jumanji or something?
Probably.
Damn.
Or Knives Out has been doing pretty well.
Knives Out has been out
that's
forever,
since
dude.
Thanksgiving.
So
yeah.
yeah.
People want to go see good
But
movies.
nobody wants to see The Gentleman.
Yeah. I guess
Also
people
dumb.
don't like British people.
Like, well, why not?
I mean, you know how Americans are.
I don't like the way they talk.
So I can understand them.
They say twat too much.
Right now, worldwide, Bad Boys has made 336 million. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a 90 million budget?
Probably. I mean, we made some money.
Okay.
I think it was. Yes, because
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia
1917 plus Bad Boys is like 10 million shy of Doolittle's budget.
Right, yeah.
Doolittle has made 160 million worldwide, so it's
Dang.
about to cover its
90
budget.
and 336.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Wait, what did you say? Which one?
Doolittle 160 million. So and its budget I think is 175 million.
Now,
so.
how much do they spend on marketing for those
No,
Amazon
you gotta
boxes?
double it, so it's probably going to lose about a
Look at
100
here.
million.
There's no way they double Doolittle's
Box Office
budget for
Mojo
marketing.
titles Harley Quinn: Birds of Prey.
Wait, what? On the website?
Yeah, on the website.
Box office.
Right
Mojo?
there. Harley Quinn: Birds of Prey.
Maybe it is official.
Maybe it is official.
Maybe people on Wikipedia and
In the
IMDb
lovely
refuse
emancipation
to-
of one Birds of Prey.
It's pretty. So their first weekend worldwide, it makes $80 million. So
It's set, okay, on the Wikipedia,
That's not terrible.
it has Birds of Prey, like the original title. And then in brackets, it says alternatively marketed as Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, or simply Birds of Prey.
I wouldn't simply market it as Birds of Prey because that is not.
Okay,
what it
honestly,
is.
it's just too long. I hate the title.
Its title's
Quit being,
stupid.
Quit trying to be edgy. Stop. Why?
There's like
That's probably-
it's so cool.
That's
can
probably
do it for
half
the
of the
title
reason why
sequence.
people
Yeah.
want to see it. Just alone.
The
When
Gentleman-
the star of your movie is at the very end of that long ass paragraph of a title sequence.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
The Gentleman comes in number 4 with 60 million. So people.
for the year.
Oh yeah, worldwide
Worldwide.
for the year. And number 5, The Grudge.
So, gentleman made a profit.
Yeah, Gentleman made a profit.
The Grudge. You know what I'm
Harley
excited
Quinn's
for?
not doing too bad.
Escape Room 2. I think it's like November or something.
Escape Room 2.
I'm not gonna
Moved from
watch it.
a January movie to a November movie.
Dude, it made so much money.
Made so
for
much
no
money.
reason. I guess I was like, yeah, January, fuck it, we'll go see Escape Room.
it.
We go to escape rooms, why not?
I should have brought this up. Fun fact about the Academy Awards. Endgame is the first movie in Oscar history to hold the highest grossing
Of the year.
of the year
And
and
no-
have 0 awards.
Mm-hmm.
Titanic took home 11, Gone with the Wind took home 10, Star Wars 7, Sound of Music 5, E.T. 4.
So you're saying the movies that broke the record
yeah,
that year
were number 1 at some
Yes,
point.
Okay.
How many awards
Because I was like, there's
they
no
took
way every
home.
year that number one movie.
No,
won
so like
something.
Avatar.
Okay, so it's whoever broke the record.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, that's why I was like, Endgame surely has to win something. It
Should've
was
won
the
something.
biggest movie of all time.
yeah,
all
and
time.
it won nothing.
Just give it the visual effects. Like,
Honestly.
1917 was great and everything, but like,
I really like. I mean, I was like, when I looked, I voted for 1917. I was like, really? And then I won. Like it won. I was like, oh sweet.
I mean, I would have
alright.
liked to see Irishman win, but I knew that probably wasn't going to
No.
win. So,
The amount of work that had to go into
because they've
Endgame
never
is insane.
awarded it to the Planet of the Apes movies either.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I
So
remember.
it's
I was
like,
shocked about
why,
that.
Why not? Why
Yeah.
give it to like a
I
random?
guess they don't like motion capture.
I guess they're like that shit's too easy. Try making something from scratch.
Cinema.
Have you seen Cats?
Have you seen Cats?
This is just, I guess this is like came out like 2 hours ago, but apparently there is a third, another Spider-Man movie slated that just got announced. So you have Spider-Man 3 coming out July 16th of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's another Sony Marvel project coming out October 8th the same year. And then you have Spider-Verse coming out April 8th of 2022.
Venom 2?
Is that it? I thought it was...
Probably. I mean, it's already announced, right? Aren't they filming?
I'm filming. I thought there was already a release date for it.
Was it this year? Isn't it coming out this year? So you're saying for 2021?
Yeah.
Venom 2 is coming out this year.
Yeah. So like, they're speculating it's going to be another villain, like
Sinister
Craven
Six.
or
it's going to be
love
Carnage. I guess Carnage is going to be in
Eminem
this
made
one.
a Carnage song.
he's gonna
You might.
Carnage.
You have to.
Carnage. It's like sounds exactly the same. Like
Venom, Carnage.
Carnage.
But
But anyway, I saw something on Reddit that someone took a picture in New York on one of their buses.
mm-hmm.
They said, "Where did Spider-Man go?" or something like that,
Mhm.
and it was like, that was like all it said. I wish I had it. It's going to take too long for me to find. But people were like, "Oh my god, what does this mean? This is tie in the blah blah blah." So what I'm thinking,
Everything ties into
what
everything.
I'm thinking is that the Morbius movie takes place when everyone was snapped.
Okay.
So Spider-Man's technically gone, so that's why people are like, where did Spider-Man go? Because he's not there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, and then like those guys then end up getting snapped by pure chance, I guess.
Or
So-
what if this is a different universe?
I don't know how they're going to interlink them. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's
And
just
now
gonna
all
be
the
more confusing
speculation
now.
of Sam Raimi doing Doctor Strange 2, and
Right.
like everybody's like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, bring in Tobey Maguire Spider-Man somehow. And
No, that's not going to happen. But
Just bring in Tobey Maguire somehow.
yeah, just bring him in.
Did Tobey Maguire as the villain of Doctor Strange 2?
it's going to be so
Maguire played a
confusing
villain?
now. Has he?
Not counting his character in Spider-Man 3?
What was that? Brothers?
You going to cry? Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess technically...
He was an asshole in that
I
movie.
guess again, technically, could be a villain.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a little thing called The Great Gatsby?
He wasn't a villain, though.
I know.
Mhm.
It's a joke.
What was his name?
But yeah,
Nick
so
Carraway.
that's my news. I got nothing crazy. Just
box office
Just really
numbers.
box office.
Okay.
Nothing really happened. I mean, all the news was really the Oscars.
Yeah,
That's what's been
Oscars,
going on.
pretty much.
So
Anything else?
the award season's over. So now we're just
Thank God.
kicking it off with
Finally,
New
we
decade,
appreciate
here we go.
movies now.
Birds of Prey. We're seeing Sonic on Thursday. You seeing Sonic?
Continue to stretch. No, probably not.
Probably
I'm a
not.
critic.
I'm a critic.
I watch movies.
But let's dive in. Birds of Prey. Harley Quinn. DC's latest
Fabulous
film.
Emancipation. That's what it is. Of one Harley
DC's
Quinn.
latest spitball at the window to see if it
failure,
sticks. Yeah.
quote unquote.
It'll make money, but like
Not what they
not
were
enough
thinking.
money.
Yeah, not what they were thinking.
Do you
yeah.
think they got too carried away with the Joker's numbers? They're like, all right, this is the bar.
Well, I think that when they saw Joker winning and they saw it was rated R, they were like, we should make Harley Quinn rated
They're
R.
like,
Because obviously
Huh.
Joker's making a lot of money.
right.
And then they made it rated R.
I mean, Logan
and I
made
think
money.
it's kind of suffering from that. So,
It didn't need to be R.
no, it didn't need to be R. Connor and I were talking about it yesterday. Like, this movie, like, none of the F-bombs are memorable. The violence, there's a little blood here and there, and then the final scene. Spoilers. When Emer gets blown up. So
A lot of chunks.
yeah, a lot of chunks. It was a cool shot, but I literally I saw that, I was like, there's the R rating. Like, that's why it's here. Like, and when I'm watching it, and I'm just like, this movie didn't need to be rated R. It did not need to be rated R. And
Could have helped.
like Jacob commented on it saying like he wished it went for an R rating, and I kind of do too. I was like, if you're gonna get the R rating, go for it.
Go all out.
And like Joker, it felt like an R movie. This felt like a PG-13 movie but a little bit edgier because they got that R rating.
It's like if Suicide Squad just hit that R rating. It's like, well, this isn't really R, but
Because the scene, which I kind of goof about, the police station when she goes in and she's shooting the cops with like little confetti things.
yeah, that's like perfectly like, how do we not put blood in this scene?
Yeah, but then like I feel like they shot that and then they realized,
yeah,
we
you
should
told me
go
that.
for
Yeah.
an R rating, and they were like, well, fuck, we already spent like $15 million on this scene. We're just gonna keep it, and then we'll add up
Because like
blood
that scene
later.
looked good with the colors, anyways.
It looked
Like
fun.
it was a fun
It
sequence.
was like one of the more entertaining sequences.
Yeah, it was a fun scene.
Decent choreography and stuff, too.
But it's just you're just kind of like, why?
Yeah.
Like you're going for an R rating, yet you're having confetti everywhere, and like Harley Quinn is a bad person and she kills people, and you just don't want to have a women empowerment killing, authorities and police officers, and so, but
Whatever.
Even though
it's
she's still
hard.
incapacitating them.
it's hard to have a badass female character who's also a villain, because then you're just kind of like shooting yourself in the foot. You're just like, we have a female superhero comic book movie, but she's a villain, but we don't want her to really do bad things, so we're gonna make somebody else worse than her. So then
That's
she
a
looks,
man.
that's a man.
He's the real villain.
He's the real villain, even though she literally like beat up so many
fucking
cops.
blew up a fucking industry plant.
How many people did she probably kill?
Hundreds, probably. And she's like, oh,
Radiation
yeah.
poisoning
Oh,
for the
that
rest.
Harley. You
Nah,
know,
fuck
don't
that. We
give her
can-
the fucking electric chair for that shit.
If we can have badass male villain leads, what the fuck? Why can't we have badass female villain leads?
Yeah.
That's so dumb. She does some twisted stuff in the comics.
Venom, gotta go get him.
Yeah. I mean,
Venom
Like they
was
could have
like,
easily shot that whole confetti scene with blood still. Like have all the fun colors, but still have her like brutally injuring the dudes like with the gun.
it didn't even need to be like
Smacking
killing them, but yeah, it could have shot them
Right.
like in like the leg or something, or like took it and like punched them or
Break their arm.
well, there's some pretty grotesque like leg
self-defense
breaks
style.
and stuff.
Yeah, there are good leg breaks in it.
Yeah,
Those
the
were
leg breaks
exciting.
were
Those
fun.
were exciting.
The triple leg break.
Yeah, the one like with
where
the
he's
car.
he's on the window.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Windowsill.
That was pretty Bruce.
Bruce.
I like the opening where she's like,
Dude, if we had a shot of Bruce just tearing someone apart,
Yeah.
like,
Well, like,
John Wick 3 style.
we got the cut of like Bruce like gnawing on the leg. I would
Yeah.
have loved to see him actually attack the guy, because
Well, that was a fun cut though.
it was a fun cut, but then like still,
Maybe showing like a flashback somewhere later on in the movie, like when the brother came back.
yeah, and then cut to like what he like ran into.
Yeah.
and, like,
Yeah.
his brother was like bloody there. But I love the animation at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
I
that was
love
Yeah, it's cute.
for people that are like, hey, if you need to remember the Harley Quinn story,
I just can't stand her voice. I don't like
I mean,
her.
it-
I don't like her accent.
Connor.
it sounds like
That's
Harley,
Harley
Quinn.
That doesn't mean I enjoy it.
But I like that, and I also liked how the movie opened up with her like the baggage of the Joker breaking up with her, but the twist that she was pretending like they were still dating because she didn't.
It
want
made sense.
Yeah, it made sense. I was like, you know what, that makes sense. Like, if people found out that she wasn't attached to the Joker open season, which is what happens eventually. But I did not care for. No,
No.
I mean,
I don't like him.
I liked
Unfortunately.
his performance. It's just, it was sad that it was handled in the way that it was for majority of the film. Like, it just, like, he just kept getting crazier to a point where I'm like, you were comedical and now you're just like, you're gone. Like, you're just a little too ridiculous for me.
Yeah.
And then when he puts on the black mask, like, it's just too late. Like, he puts it on, you only get to see him for a little bit. Of course, the scene takes place at night, so you can barely see shit.
Yeah.
You're
He's
welcome
never
to-
really menacing, honestly.
And like, when
Because
he...
the tone of the film doesn't really set up that he could be even menacing. 'Cause
when he
he's always
is
set up as
being
goofy.
menacing,
Right.
it plays off goofy because they're cutting off these, and they're cutting off the skin of people's like face, and they don't even really show it.
Yeah.
Like they show like the insert.
Yeah, like it's R.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why
Make
not?
people squirm, and that might, add on to like, holy shit, this guy means business.
But then they play it a laugh when he's like, "Is that snot? Oh, disgusting! Just kill her anyways."
it's just like,
and I'm like, like you're making him like a germaphobe now. Like,
I mean that goes in like his whole quirky nature of how they wrote this character.
yeah, it's just
It's
it's
the
trying a
character
little
they
too
made.
hard. I feel.
I like if Matt was here, like he'd be like, "Not my black mask." Like this is definitely a very
He was very excited
different.
about it too.
Yeah, this is definitely a very different version of Black Mask. So
Yeah.
Like I said in the review, it wouldn't have fit as well if he was a serious Black Mask,
Right.
because it wouldn't fit the tone.
Yeah, it
of the movie
wouldn't
at all.
fit the tone. So it was like,
So they had to find a way to either make him. You can't make him serious, so you have to go the other side of the coin. You have to make him as goofy as you can.
But then it sucks that he's not going to get a chance to like be in another one.
No,
And
but that's the thing. Black Mask is never that big of a villain, anyways.
never that big a villain, but he still could have like had an appearance or something in like
Prequel.
another one, maybe. But like, if it's this character that we're gonna get,
I don't think Ewan would do another one.
no,
Right.
Yeah, this was his one and done superhero movie. Like he's in it,
Yeah.
so he's probably not gonna be in any Marvel thing because he's gonna be in
He's been on a roll.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
We'll see if Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
if that actually happens. We should have gotten
because
that
yeah,
shit, like,
Disney already
this
got him
year.
for a live action remake with Christopher Robin.
Yep.
Now he's got a DC under his belt. He's going back to Star Wars, hopefully.
Did Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's the thing. Disney's like, we got you under lock. Now we got a contract. You're going into a Marvel movie.
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed. I love him. So just the more he can do.
Sure.
Um,
Be like a husband of someone or something.
yeah, some boring shit.
Yeah, just be like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But Zaz,
She-Hulk's
Zaz.
my bad.
husband.
He was
Who is that?
Interesting.
Is that a side
Accent.
dude
yeah.
Or how he talked. Like
with
heavy
the scars?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Has hair. Usually doesn't have hair.
Yeah, he doesn't have hair.
Some good old homoeroticism.
And usually, like, I wish he was just shirtless the whole time, because I would have really liked to see all it. Because his whole body,
You need the reveal.
I know you need the reveal, but like,
It wouldn't fit the feel.
Yeah.
I would
they're going for.
say like, at least 60% of the viewers knew who he was going into the movie, but like, I'll be honest, like in the trailers, I didn't know that was him, because like.
Really?
It didn't like I didn't really pay attention to what he looked like. So then when I found out that was him, I was like, "Oh fuck, that's awesome! Like we're getting him and Black Mask. Like this is gonna be a cool like duo." And then I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, it reminded me of I've been watching The Simpsons recently, and just reminded me of Mr. Burns and Smithers' relationship, where like Mr. Burns is like this evil person, and Smithers is in love with him, but Mr. Burns is too blind to notice it, and that's what it felt like here. Like Ian more knew that like that Zaz loved him, but then he still like ignored him. So like that was just the whole dynamic. I was just bouncing that between
He
my
was jealous of Black Canary and everything.
yeah, like, and it was okay. And then when he died, I was like, wow, that like he had one like scene where he got to talk to Harley, and then that was like the one moment that I was like, okay, this is cool. I hope we see more of this.
Doesn't he get shot or something?
Yeah, he just gets shot.
Yeah.
Like that was it. And when
That
he got
was hilarious though. Charlie's just like
oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
sticking him.
When he got shot, I knew Black Mask was gonna die. I'm like, okay, they're both dying in this movie. Then if he just died,
It was like we just don't know what like the continuity of the DCU is going to be like. So
Yeah,
even if the villain survives,
we
how
thought
are
Marvel
ever
was going to be
see
bad,
them?
but now this is a shit show. Because now, how are we going to work in Suicide Squad, the new one?
What about Marvel?
I was saying, like, we thought Marvel was bad with their, like, linking everything with the timelines and stuff.
no.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
This
Like
one
with
is worse already.
Well, you're just wondering like what's gonna lead in from this to that.
I don't know. I'm sure James is going to make it work.
He will.
Yeah.
we already know that Captain Boomerang is canon still somehow.
Yay.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know this guy. That was his cameo.
I'd love to see Katana come back.
This is
It's the same girl. It's the Vietnamese chick in The Boys.
She
chaps the souls of
her victims or whatever in her sword.
And she's a prominent member
Don't
of the
mess
Birds
with
of
her.
Prey.
That was like one of the worst edited things ever. It was so jarring.
So if she could come back in a sequel, that'd be cool.
They just blew their load with Suicide Squad. They introduced way too many characters in that movie.
They were confident, dude.
Like,
They're like, we got Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, we fucking got this, guys.
Hey, one of the best trailers of all time.
people were hyped for that trailer.
It's a good trailer. It was a good trailer.
Don't act like you weren't, Connor.
I really wasn't. I didn't like Jared Leto from the start.
I I love the shot of him. You don't fucking see in the movie when his tux and half of his face is like burnt, like the black, and he's like coming out of the darkness. It's only in the trailer because it's not in the movie. I love that shot. But
is this the one where they're robbing something?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they totally got that scene out.
Yeah. Fuck it, dude. That pisses me off. Anyways.
Release the. Who directed that?
David
Ayer.
Yeah.
The Ayer cut.
The Ayer cut.
Ayer cut.
AR cut. Let's talk about the supporting cast. Black Canary is probably my favorite.
Yeah, she was like my favorite part of it.
Yeah.
That I think by default I liked Mary Elizabeth Winstead because I just like her in general.
Well, and her character was hilarious. I thought like she
was good, but I don't think she's used to that sort of goofiness because she's in Scott Pilgrim.
That's why it played off. I thought she played the awkward.
Yeah.
Like role.
There's a few lines I liked of hers, but like
I love that when she's talking in the mirror to herself. Yeah.
A girl with that kind of traumatic past is not gonna
what did she say?
have normal human interactions.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah. Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
She's like, fuck. That's
The crossbow killer. No.
Huntress.
triggered.
You know what I thought was very forced? When the dude that owned like that little Chinese restaurant just sold her out. I thought that was so forced. I was
She's like, oh yeah, he's got my back.
Yeah,
where
and
is
then
going?
5 minutes later.
He's like, I gotta go. I sold you out. I'm like, what the fuck
I'm
just happened?
gonna release a new restaurant. I'm like, what's wrong with your restaurant right now?
And then
I guess it's blown up now.
Yeah, it's blown up.
Whatever.
And then poor Bruce just
And where'd the cops go?
Killed
They were
him
at her
off.
door.
Right. No, yeah, I noticed. I'm like,
dude, that whole
what the
scene
fuck
didn't
happened?
really make sense.
No.
The writer just was like, we just got we like wrote ourselves into a dead end. How do we get out of here?
Well, they wrote that to have tension between her and the girl, right?
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
And that was like
was a
her
really
rock
shit
bottom
way.
of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rock bottom, but
Even though we
When they
saw
were
her rock
they were
bottom at the beginning of the
peak
movie.
in the middle.
Yeah.
And like
when they were stealing all the
really
stuff from the store, like that was her at her high. Like she just beat up all those cops. Like she's like, I'm on top of the world and whatever. But
Anyway.
didn't have a good way to write that at all.
I guess the generic plot I think is the one thing I don't like at all in this.
How did you like the kid?
The kid
Kid was fine.
She was okay.
She was okay. Yeah. She
wasn't bad.
She wasn't bad, but you can tell like when she was like, you could tell she was nervous.
They only put her in there to like make Harley relatable or whatever. Like, oh well, she's got to take care of this kid now.
Yeah, now they're buddies, and
So it's like,
she's like,
how do we make
Jr.
people like her more?
I really hope the name isn't wasted.
Yeah,
Because like there should have been more like Batgirl Easter eggs.
Right.
Or
because she's supposed to be Batgirl.
Oh really?
Yeah, Cassandra Cain is one of the Batgirls.
Mm-hmm. And that's who the little girl is. That's her name.
Right.
So
if you didn't remember, it's Cassandra Cain.
Cassandra Cain.
I remember that because she's like, "Where's Cassandra Cain?" when she busts through the police. I was at that point. I was like, "Wait, which one's Cassandra Cain?" I'm really bad with names.
So it's like, could we have just named
movies.
this little girl just like Rebecca or something, just like random
just
little
Cassie.
girl?
Cause I was gonna say, are
There
you
should have been
hoping
something.
this girl's going to eventually want to be Batgirl later on?
Yeah, are we gonna see her grow up into Batgirl like Harry Potter?
We've already introduced multiple Jokers. I guess you can introduce multiple.
Yeah,
Cassandra
I don't really know
Cain's
what
ghosts.
DC's doing,
Whatever.
but
That I honestly don't think so. I think they're rolling with.
they're just making
what
movies.
sounds like a good idea and could make money.
Yeah, they're just
I
gonna
mean,
make
that's
movies.
fine. I
Yeah,
mean, that's their thing now. So whatever.
it just sucks that
We'll get a
we're in
Shazam.
such a world where an extended universe is so popular and people want something to come out of a movie.
Plus, at least theirs is like all, aside from like the Snyder films, like from like, what would be a good point? I guess like Justice League was like that was the end of like that, and that okay, they're like, all right, what do we do now? Because that's when they cleaned house. Like we gotta,
Well, ever since Wonder Woman, it's been
So like
on a
Wonder
good
Woman was like
track.
the first, but then Justice League came out later that year. So like disregard Justice League, but Wonder Woman and on, and then you've had Aquaman, a completely different movie, Shazam, completely different movie, Joker, completely different movie. So I like that they're touching on different like tones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is like reverting back to Suicide Squad, not as bad, obviously. It doesn't look as bad.
right.
I would say though this is in the lower ranking.
Yeah, I'd prefer
Like all the ones you just listed. I mean, honestly, though, I think I'd rather watch this over Wonder Woman
Yeah,
just because
still.
I hate that third act. That
you
third
hate
act,
it so much.
I hate it so much. I'd rather watch this movie.
I don't know about that.
And plus, this movie is just—it's fun. It's still fun to watch.
It's okay. Yeah. I don't know.
I had a lot of fun.
I really didn't have it good. I was mostly bored with this movie. I don't know. There are some parts I'm like, okay. I didn't really laugh a lot either.
When I started like noticing the plot, I kind of like died out. Like I was watching it, but I wasn't engaged. Like
how'd you feel about how they wrote the narrative?
Oh,
in terms of bouncing back and forth and stuff.
It matched Harley Quinn's chaotic nature.
Yeah, like
especially with her being the narrator of her story.
It was. I was fine with the structure of it. It was just, it was whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't
have a problem.
Yeah, I didn't really
like it.
Think it was shit. So
right.
But like I am sometimes like you're like sorry, I'm just kind of like trying to get my thoughts.
You're good.
They had to set up a scene and they're like, oh wait, you have no idea what's going on. Now we have to go back 15 minutes
I didn't like
so you could find out what we're doing here. And I'm not really a fan of flashbacks because it takes you out of the scene that you're about to watch.
Right.
And then you're like, you have no idea what's going on. Let's just rewind 15 minutes and then I'll meet you back here.
I don't like the narration on top of that either. It's just like, all right.
I mean, you just don't like her voice.
It's fine.
So.
Well, I just don't like narration because it's lazy. Like just show
sometimes,
and not tell. Yeah.
Sometimes it's necessary. Like Lord of the Rings is totally necessary.
But that's not mainly narration.
No, but I guess like I don't know. There can be narration.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm fine with the narration at the beginning because we had to know where we're at with her story. But then in terms of like, I don't know. Just I'm not a big narration. I mean, yes, both. but I also don't like narration because it ruins movies for me.
I can see how it could take somebody out of the movie, but I guess if it's established in the beginning that you know, because also she breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah,
that's one thing I noticed in this movie is that they pulled a Deadpool. Like they're like, you know what, Harley Quinn's going to be our Deadpool.
Yeah, sure. They really want to do that Deadpool thing.
Which now I'm wondering, is that going to carry over in Suicide Squad? The Suicide Squad? Is that going to be? In it. She is.
She is.
Yeah, she is in it. She's like the only returning character besides Boomerang.
Katana.
This is Katana.
Shut up. But yeah, so overall, the movie just kind of. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be on HBO Max when it comes out.
Yep.
Because that launches in May, so it'll probably come out.
So they're with Warner then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, HBO Max is fucking stacked.
They're gonna have all.
Oh, that's the news I forgot to share.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
They're having a Friends reunion, and each cast member got paid $2.5 to $3 million.
Okay.
So what are they doing?
I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to be a 23-minute sitcom. I don't know if it's going to be like an extended episode, but I have no idea.
Well, it's kind of like Blue Balls getting one episode for 20 minutes.
Like, I hope it's not 20 minutes, but...
Is this going to be like that weird web series Finding Zoe where Chase and his friend were trying to find Jamie Lynn Spears? Did you ever hear about that?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Really?
It is pretty
Is she okay? I think she has like multiple kids now.
She's a mom.
Yeah, I saw her on set.
She's the reason why her career got...
She's coming off a show called Steel Magnolias on Netflix.
Like based on the movie?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's a big South movie.
Movie. It's going to be a show.
My mom loves the movie. So.
I saw her and I was like, you're definitely a mom now. Like, you look like a mom. But
no, Zoe, what was her last name? Brooks. Zoe Brooks.
Zoe Brooks.
I just hope for Friends we see one of the Sprouts brothers all grown up now.
Right.
Because
you wouldn't know because he hasn't watched Friends.
Ross's son is Dylan and Cole Sprout. So one of them, I want to see Janice. I want to see Gunther.
Just bring back everybody.
Yeah, bring back everybody. Bring back Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. Bring back everybody. Yeah, Brad Pitt. That'd be fun.
I'm sure
you got to bring back
Adam Sandler. Good
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd definitely.
Adam Sandler's good friends with Jeffrey Aniston.
Oh, duh, yeah.
Duh. Yeah. I didn't think of it. I would be fine with like a 40-minute special, 45-minute special, or just make a movie.
Sure. So. Honestly. Yeah. Unfriended.
But anyway, sorry if I had a little tangent. I just forgot that that's like connected to Warner Brothers and everything.
3. They're Skyping the entire time.
Right. Does anybody have... I guess we can talk about like the final battle scene sequences.
It was enjoyable.
Rollerblades and all.
It was a fun little thing when she just like already had her skates on. They're like, Why didn't she have time to put her skates on?
I did like when they were like walking down the hill, like not the hill, just like the hall, and like they're all walking, and she's just rolling along with them. I thought that was kind of funny.
That.
I thought that was funny.
That's pretty funny.
But Matt was very angry. I don't know if you watched our review. Matt
About what?
Matt really hated the joke of them opening up the gun case and it being empty. Yeah. He was pissed because he was just like, "That's so lazy," like that. Like he just wished that gag wasn't there.
That was on the car ride.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't say it in the okay. Yeah, he was really mad that they made that.
I didn't care about it. Like that's fine. Whatever.
Like it was funny. I thought it was just like like of course.
Yeah, because you're like all because they get the reaction because she doesn't see the case.
Yeah.
It's like,
and you see it coming. Like you kind of like even when the joke is set up when she's like, "I know what I'm gonna get." I'm like, "There's nothing gonna be in there." But
it was funny.
I hate that it's like, oh, the Joker took all my guns. But it's like, other than that, I thought it was pretty funny. So whatever. I think it went a little too long when they're in the little spinny room with all the shit. That went on a little too long. I was like, it was really impressive, right?
Yeah.
But it was just like, okay.
And the choreography was pretty.
I was like, how many goons are there?
Yeah.
It's like a video
showed
game.
A lot.
They just keep coming.
They did show a lot.
One thing.
They just keep respawning.
What's the cop's name?
Montoya.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the actress?
How the fuck did she survive getting kicked out of that window? Because when you see,
and then she like comes back. I'm like,
through the window.
I was like, how tall is the building?
Yeah, but then you see like how tall the building is, and you're just like, you would have died, or like
that's another thing. Like, where were the cops at the door? I don't know.
Just like
they forgot about that. I guess.
I remember when I saw her come back up, and then like the camera went out, and to reveal Black Massa's gang, it showed the window down to the ground, and I was like, that's where she fell from?
Dude, this is like a 60-year-old woman. Like, Jesus. She got shot, too.
What do you think of her writing? I liked it.
It was fine. Over the top 80s cock.
Yeah, over the top 80s cock. Like, it was just cock.
Jesus Christ.
Over the top 80s
cock. Like, Andrew, I set you up with that perfect rhyme, and you ruined it.
I thought, like, at first, I didn't hear Harley say that her dialogue sounds like an 80s cop. So I was like, oh, God. This is really her writing. But then they had to remind you that that's...
this is the 80s cop.
Yeah. And so after that, I was like, okay. But then I also, thinking about it now, it is kind of like lazy. Yeah. It's like...
It's the Deadpool, like, this is like every other superhero movie. But like, okay, just because you said that, you're still doing what every superhero movie is doing.
It's like you couldn't really make her character interesting. I think she was the worst part of the Birds of Prey. When it came to like all of their like stories.
Well, it doesn't help that like
they like forgot about it.
I've only read a few issues of Birds of Prey, so like not too well versed in it, but like she isn't really like that stand out of a person. Like Huntress, that stands out.
Well, like
is she just like the Commissioner Gordon of the group
like when they show all three of them in action, she's just wearing like an outfit, like just street clothes. And I'm like, well, that's boring. You don't even have like a persona. Like
you didn't like her t-shirt, like what did it fucking say? It was the dumbest shit.
I shaved
my balls for this.
That's another like, all right.
Oh, she's an egregious cop too.
Oh, you guys are really trying to be funny.
She doesn't go by the dress code.
Yeah.
It's like really, of course, that was the one shirt that like was in the Lost and Found that she ended up wearing.
Hard.
Even though no one owns a shirt like that in America.
And that was her girlfriend, right? The Asian.
I don't think that was her girlfriend.
Oh, I thought it was.
Because she's a comedian.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I thought they just like they established that they had a relationship prior.
Wong. Yeah. Mindy Wong. Ali Wong.
I don't know. I remember like Harley Quinn narrating that they had a relationship and that's why they were like bitter towards each other.
Maybe
like they broke up and so that's why they hated each other.
Yeah, I didn't like. You said Ali Wong. Ali Wong's acting in that movie. She's really out of place. I don't know. It was really weird. She was like making these faces like.
It was
like every reaction
a bigger name person that didn't need to be.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's cool. That
like the captain wasn't anybody, so why was the...
Whatever. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the final scene, I guess.
Yeah, the final scene is...
Chase.
This was like the reshoot, I think, because it took place on a foggy, like, pier where it was just a CGI galore fest. Yeah, and... Like, I think it just happened so fast.
Right.
She's just like, you remember when I stole something from you, Harley? Bling. What?
I stole your ring. Stole your ring.
Yeah, that was it. And I was like, oh, he's dead. Okay.
If he really wanted to fuck him up, like, you're gonna die, might as well run towards them. And try to fuck them up.
Like, didn't somebody kick them?
No, I think he just like hopped into the. Did she shoot him?
No, she
just
misses.
ran out bullets.
Yeah.
Somebody she kicked him.
Somebody hits him and he falls. Yeah, he didn't jump into it.
He was like doing this. No, she kicked him.
Yeah, I think somebody kicked him.
Yeah, it was
because he gets like thrown and then midway he explodes.
Yeah. Good. Well, if they kick him, then that's good timing. Then you were about to explode.
That'd be great. Like if they kick, but then like he grabs the foot,
leg, blows up with him.
Dude, Harley with a peg leg.
Hey, there you go. That would be like gross and funny at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
And then Bruce starts eating her leg.
Oh, and then Bruce shows back up because
we can't kill
the hyena.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah, that was definitely CGI.
Oh, right? Yes. Yeah, okay. That's why they couldn't afford it in the budget, as Caleb said. That's why they killed him off.
Also, why you don't see Wolf in like 80% of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, too expensive.
Give us the dire wolf cut.
Fair enough.
But that was it. That was Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn.
It's all right. I just had this thought. I really hope they don't go this route, but it feels like Renee Montoya is going to be like the Batwoman for Birds of Prey, since they haven't established Batwoman yet. Batwoman is a key member of the Birds of Prey. Yeah.
You're saying that specific version of her?
Wait, what?
Wait, what did you just say?
I'm saying that Montoya is going to be Batwoman's spiritual role.
Okay.
Because they haven't established Batwoman in this universe yet, even though Karen Gillan really wants to be Batwoman.
Yeah.
Or Batgirl, whichever one.
And poor Josh Whedon wants to direct one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's his baby.
He loves his girl power.
I think it's usually Batwoman.
I think he's always
Black
wanted
Canary,
to make a Batgirl thing.
Oh yeah, and that's why he pretty much made Buffy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why he made
what he's
Justice
known for,
League
right?
too.
Yeah.
To do the Batgirl.
He wanted to do Batgirl.
So whatever.
Sorry, we're cutting
you
off.
sorry.
What are you saying?
About that, brother. Fuck. You said Black Canary. You're going with that.
And Katana. Those are like usually the three big numbers. Poison Ivy.
Ooh.
As well.
We need a Poison Ivy in this new DC world.
Uma Thurman, come back.
That's why I really hope this movie doesn't just totally like, nah, we screwed up Birds of Prey. No more.
I don't think it's gonna screw again. Like
the sequel will be the Birds of Prey, just like the Suicide Squad.
Recast everybody besides Harley Quinn.
And Katana. Give us Katana.
This is Katana.
When do you think? Shut the fuck. When do you think we're even gonna see a sequel? Like
to this?
Yeah,
yes.
4 years from now.
Well, Suicide Squad is 2016, so yeah, 2024, whatever.
I mean,
but the Suicide Squad, when is that coming out? Next year?
Next
21.
year.
Brother.
So it's Wonder Woman,
25.
Wonder Woman.
And is that the last one this year for DC?
I forgot that's coming out this year.
Is that it for DC this year after Wonder Woman?
Probably.
And then the Suicide Squad, and then is it supposed to be Aquaman too?
Probably. But I could see Black Adam coming out next year.
Oh, I forgot about Black Adam.
They just refused to give Cyborg his movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shazam
Flashpoint?
2 is confirmed.
Flashpoint, yeah. What about Flashpoint?
Yeah, so we have Wonder Woman, The Suicide Squad, Aquaman 2, Black Adam, Shazam 2, Flashpoint. Are those all the ones that are like known, like working in production and all that?
And the Batman.
Oh, and the Batman, my bad. Yeah.
Is Black Adam going to be a solo thing, or is that
I think
gonna
so.
Try to be?
I think it is supposed to be its own thing.
And then lead into Shazam 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He was supposed to be in
their own
Shazam.
Superman Batman thing.
So there's 7 movies as of now, like including Wonder Woman, even though that's
Batman's
pretty
next
much
year.
out.
Mm-hmm.
So Batman and Suicide Squad.
Batman and Suicide Squad are next year. There we go.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I don't think Aquaman is. Aquaman must be
I
2022.
haven't even heard that they've started on that yet.
Yeah.
So.
So and now all the drama with Amber Heard. So
That gets weirder as time goes on, that entire thing. So I don't know who to believe.
Right.
It's like Gone Girl. It's like, I don't know.
at least one of them is not
who's
dead.
the douchebag?
but then not
Yeah,
dead.
right.
So
Gone Girl. Ben Affleck. Just saw the new Wayback trailer.
there's a new
I really hope this movie's
trailer.
actually stellar.
Oh my God, it was on TV. I saw it on TV.
Yeah, on TV. We saw it.
Was it better
before.
than the first one?
It looks not as bad. Like,
But there's no shower beer in the second one.
There's no shower beer.
Is he still falling down
It's
the
like
steps?
a more like
No, he
it's like
wasn't.
a more like serious.
It focuses more on like the
like
basketball.
like the
part.
sports. Like, oh, this is a sport.
Like we
movie.
see him at like some like.
I'm
big
just saying,
stadium.
are they spoiling the movie with the poster showing the score?
That'd be
not.
great. I hope so.
This is actually based on like an actual true story.
I just want
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the poster as my like screensaver so I can just like keep looking at it, like watching the score. When does that come out? March.
March. Dude, we should do. We should do an
I
episode on that.
hope this
know what?
is a great movie. Actually,
That's your guys' podcast. The way back.
The way back.
no, I think Matt really wants to do that
We'll
one.
talk about it for 10 minutes and then ramble.
We have to do,
for 2
but you
hours.
guys have to like buy shower beers and shit, and like
buy his brand of beer.
Specific shower beer.
go on Google shower beer.
imagine
Get a
there's
natty ice.
A beer that was like advertised like this is the shower beer.
We're about to find out.
Coors Light has a commercial where he drinks a beer in the shower.
Shower responsibly.
Shower responsibly.
Like even Matt hopped in on the idea. We have to.
I think this is
we
fake.
have to do something in the shower. We got to all stand in the tub.
We gotta
Well,
wear,
drink a beer.
Yeah, we gotta wear shower caps.
Yeah.
Wow, there is a shower
Shower.
beer holder.
Oh, of course.
That's really sad. Also, here's a
Yeah, they
white
used it in the film.
White Claw 2-pack hide a beer can in a Red Bull can.
Oh, of course.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is adorable.
Ain't no laws when you're drinking Red Bulls.
When you
we got
Red
to find these
Bulls?
guys.
Ew. I don't want to think about getting
10%.
bubble. Oh, that's a good ass time.
10%.
I'm gonna drown standing up.
Damn.
Well, we can't go with
Yeah,
those.
true. And your hand, if they're twist offs, your hands are wet, so you're not
Yeah,
getting a
you're
good
gonna, like,
grip
cut
on
your
the
hand.
bottle. Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Guys, this is great commentary for at the actual Way Back podcast. Let's just wait.
Yeah, you're right. No more. We'll say
Okay.
that.
Shoot, what was I gonna say?
Yeah. Any final thoughts
Fuck
before
yeah,
we give our
what were we
grades?
gonna say? Something about Ben Affleck. I don't know. We're talking about Gone Girl, and then Ben Affleck came up,
Way
and then the
Back.
Way
The
Back came
Batman.
out. Yeah.
Oh, we saw it before Gretel and Hansel. That's what I was
Oh,
gonna say.
Oh,
the
really?
Way Back.
It's an okay movie. It's not that bad. It's all right.
It's all right. Well,
Yeah,
what's the grade?
There's your 5 minutes of
I give it a C.
a
C?
C. Oh,
Okay.
All
All right.
I wanted to get weirder. It didn't get weird enough for me. That's the big reason why I went to go see it.
Well, that's like, I mean, I've seen his other two movies, and you want him to get weirder, and he doesn't. Like, you think something's going to happen, and then nothing happens. And then
big-
the movie ends.
Big spoilers for this. The witch, you get to see her younger self. Babe.
Babe.
Big titty goth
Nah,
girl.
nah,
That's all I got
Caleb
to say.
disappeared.
Do
You know
we
where he
see
is.
them titties? No. Aww.
But we see tats. A lot of
We
cool
see
tats.
the titties, though.
What do you say?
Some nice tats.
Hansel
Nice
and Gretel,
dance.
their box office numbers go up after it.
Gretel
The rest of
and
this-
Hansel.
Oh, fuck it, whatever.
Get it right.
Whatever. Go see the one with
With the girl with
Loki in it. Or not
Beverly.
fucking Loki. Hawkeye. Go see that one.
Oh, like the Monster Hunter one.
Yeah.
what?
That was a movie.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
in
it was a
that.
Hansel and Gretel, Jeremy
That was
Renner.
another
who was,
January
who was,
release. Oh, fuck.
Who was the girl? Man.
Oh, Jason Bourne. Whatever
What?
it was
Yeah. No, wait, what?
called. What was Jeremy Renner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner.
What was it called? Bourne.
The Bourne Legacy.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Bourne Legacy.
'Cause it was-
Legacy, even though the legacy actor wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, because his identity,
he came back.
supremacy,
Right, yeah,
ultimatum,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and then
this one
and then
was-
it was called Jason Bourne. Was that
I was
one?
like, guys, I thought we were playing.
I haven't seen any.
Name
of them.
that Jeremy Renner movie.
I've technically seen.
All right,
the
name
first
that
three.
Jeremy Renner movie. Wind River.
Whenever is that yours?
Yeah.
I'll go with Arrival.
He has an album. I couldn't think of the album title.
Oh God. We need to listen to Jeremy.
Rock, pop star. I think it's called pop star. Rock star. Some star.
Star.
Star. Lord.
We've been rambling.
I'm
I
not
love
talking
it.
like you. I always talk like this.
All right, grades. Official grades.
4.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Brackets. Other
The
stuff.
fabulous emancipation of
One.
Harley Quinn.
One. The one is so freaking unnecessary.
Harley
If there was one
Quinn.
word I pull out of there, it'd be one.
There's one word I pull out. It'd be of. Birds Prey. Birds Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Anyway, all right. Yeah, who wants to start?
Gotta go get them.
2 out of 5. Not good. It wasn't terrible, but definitely did not have a good time. I was like waiting for it to end, and it's only like 110 minutes, so that's never good.
I'll go the opposite of the spectrum and go B minus.
Okay,
I think I gave it a B in the review.
it's going down.
Fun time. Connor needs to learn how to have fun at movies.
You know what I enjoy?
You know what?
I enjoy my The Irishmans. That's my fun time in movies.
That was a joke at the Oscars
Cinema.
when somebody's like, I got
Oh,
through the first season or
Chris
whatever.
Rock said,
Yeah.
I love the first season of The Irishman. Yeah.
I give it like a C. Just it's an average movie for me. I don't know if I'll revisit it, but
Yeah. Like, it doesn't necessarily deserve hate.
What'd
No.
you give Wonder Woman?
honestly, I think the same.
I originally gave it an 8 out of 10, but I think it's a 6 out of 10 now because I remember how bad that third act is.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just like I'm glad it's like not getting hate because it doesn't deserve hate.
Oh yeah, okay, wait. Where do we rank it in terms of DCEU movies? So we got Man of Steel, Batman v Superman,
I'll just pull up my list.
Justice League. Yeah, you got a fucking list. Suicide Squad, Shazam. I mean, I guess technically Joker isn't in it, but we'll just include that because
I don't count it.
No, I
but
don't count it.
I don't count it.
No?
I think it's totally different than.
But like we were just saying, like how good they've been with like making different.
But to be fair, we
movies.
totally forgot about the Joker when we talked about it in the review. We didn't even bring it up.
I guess that's fair. All right, Joker would be in the middle for me anyway. So, Aquaman,
Oh, this is definitely middle of the pack.
Wonder Woman. Yeah. So
I could-
top for me would be probably Shazam.
Really?
I haven't seen Aquaman yet, so
What?
yeah,
Really?
I never caught
You
it.
know what? Based on this review, I don't think you'd like it.
I think I would like how fucking insane it would be.
It's an over-the-top,
It's just
cheesy
like
action
ridiculous. Yeah, James Watt's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm making my Aquaman.
movie. Technically, beautiful film, great camera movement,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
This-
James
the-
Wan likes him
the
and
Grease segment, bro.
cinema.
The handy cam following shot.
Yeah, that's pretty
zooming
cool.
out to the bell.
Yeah,
Black
Aquaman's my
Manta.
favorite.
Yeah.
Aquaman,
I'd say Shazam is mine.
Shazam.
Uh,
that one's kinda-
Suicide Squad is definitely at the bottom. Fuck that movie. I hate
Yeah.
it. That's one of the few that I almost walked.
Can't
If I
forget Man
actually
of
did,
Steel.
if I didn't
Where's
pay
Man of
actual
Steel?
money for that movie, I probably would have walked out. I was getting a migraine watching that.
Suicide Squad.
This I would say, yeah, it's probably like on the lower middle half.
Yeah, I'd say bottom up. I'd go Suicide Squad, Justice League. Maybe this? I don't know. Wait. I gotta think. Yeah, probably like this or like Man of Steel. Or like,
Sure.
And then like those three are like pretty much interchangeable. And then like I haven't seen Aquaman. And then I put like Wonder Woman and then Shazam. Shazam's at the top, I think. Am I missing any?
No.
Okay. Joker would be like in the middle.
Oh, The Dark Knight.
Joker would probably be like third for me if we included that.
Yeah.
So. Dark Knight Rises.
But yeah,
How many people in the United States have seen Joker?
Raise your hands.
raise your hand. That guy would have raised his hand like 50 times.
Yeah. We would have bought a lot of mannequin hands and just put them all around.
Did it by little finger hands? And then by finger hands for those finger hands?
Yeah.
There we
Isn't
go.
that a SpongeBob joke or something
I
like
think
that?
Oh, Glove World?
Yeah.
Glove World.
That's the Rock Bottom episode.
Nice.
And then he eats like the gloves.
Are they going? Are
Yeah.
they going to Glove World again in the movie, or is that a whole new place?
Dude, it better be.
if it's not,
Oh, no.
But
if
then
it's
there's
not
that-
Glove World, I'm gonna be so.
There's
sad.
that Valentine's episode where they go to like the pier carnival
Yeah.
place.
But that's the thing. If they put that in there, that's assuming that like we would be watching the movie. Like
I mean, they can
most
still.
of this is going to be like little kids, so they're not going to know what Glove World is unless they're like
But then-
the biggest SpongeBob fans. That's season 1.
I mean, they could have their
Gosh,
references.
is it?
Yeah.
That's so sad. Do
They
you want
could-
to watch
yeah,
it?
Rock Bottom, season 1. You could definitely throw in your references to keep the adult audiences there. Yeah,
They have to really think about the audience, like the audience, because all of
Like
us are the
random-
ones that have money.
yeah.
So
The
you
parents that are going to bring their kids to this are the parents that
they're
watched
not-
it as a kid.
I think we're almost there. Give it like 5 more years.
Yeah, I think we're still a little too young.
because I guess technically we could have kids right now, but
I mean, if
it's
you
like-
had a kid when you're like 18.
but that kid needs to know like what's happening
Yeah.
in the movie. It's got to be like 4 or 5 years old.
yeah,
you know?
it's
I
not
mean,
like.
but just because it's called Glove World, they're not going to be like, "What's that?" There's like, "Oh, it's a joke. It's just Glove World."
Yeah,
because we didn't know what Glove World was,
No, but like that was a new thing though.
and the kids could think it's a new thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Just got
anyways, that'll be
doesn't
for
like
the
the answer
SpongeBob
he was given.
podcast coming out like May or something. Whenever that movie comes out. Yeah, something.
They've already made an episode about that. That
They've
makes
made
me
2.
mad. There's a 2? They make 2 of those?
I'm
think
not
they're
a
the
fan
second
of Kid SpongeBob, but that's a different story. So,
Do you like that animation style?
Anyway, this has been Lights Camera Reaction, episode 58, Birds of Prey.
we
or Harley
will
Quinn.
see you guys next week with Sonic the Hedgehog. Until then, this has been Andrew.
Caleb.
And Connor.
Peace.